Hey finance virtuosos! Today, we're talking about 5 expenses to cut for good. We've all been there, staring at our bank account, wondering where all our hard-earned cash disappeared to. It's like money has legs, and it's sprinting away from us faster than we can catch it. But what if I told you there are 5 sneaky expenses that are probably draining your bank account right now? And better yet, what if we could cut them out for good? This is the Finance Virtuoso channel, where we talk about all things finance. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future money tips and tricks. Alright, let's now dive into these 5 money-sucking culprits that we need to show the door. 1. The silent bank robber, banking fees. First up, we've got banking fees. A few months ago, I was going through my bank statement, and I noticed these recurring $5 charges. At first, I didn't really mind, but then I did the math. $5 a month is $60 a year. That's like 12 fancy coffees or a nice dinner out. So, I put on my detective hat and found out these were convenience fees for things like withdrawing money or transferring funds. Convenience? More like inconvenience for my wallet. Here's what I did, and what you can do too. I called my bank and said, "Hey, what's the deal with these fees?" And you know what? They waived them. Just like that. Sometimes, all you need to do is ask. Pro tip: shop around for banks that offer no-fee accounts. They exist, I promise. And if your current bank won't budge on fees, don't be afraid to take your money elsewhere. Remember, you're the customer, and in this case, the customer should always come out on top. 2. The couch potato tax, cable TV. Next up, we've got cable. I used to be a total couch potato, remote in one hand, snacks in the other. But let's face it, cable is becoming the dinosaur of the entertainment world. Did you know that as of 2018, over 33 million Americans have said sayonara to their cable subscriptions? That's a lot of people realizing they're paying for channels they never watch. Now, I'm not saying you should give up TV altogether. I mean, we all need our binge-watching sessions, right? But there are so many cheaper alternatives out there. Streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu are taking over, and for good reason. They're cheaper, have awesome original content, and best of all, no commercials. Well, mostly. If you want to save even more money, there's this magical place called YouTube. You might have heard of it. Seriously though, YouTube has an endless supply of free content. From DIY tutorials to educational videos to, well, financial advice channels like this one. By cutting cable, you could easily save $50 to $100 a month. That's up to $1,200 a year. Imagine what you could do with that extra cash. A vacation? A new hobby? More importantly, a bigger savings account? 3. The dust collector, expensive gym memberships. Alright, time for a truth bomb. How many of you have a gym membership that's collecting more dust than you're collecting gains? Look, I've been there. New Year's Eve rolls around, and suddenly we're all fitness gurus. We sign up for the fanciest gym in town, convinced that the sauna and smoothie bar will motivate us to work out every day. Fast forward 3 months, and the only exercise we're getting is reaching for the TV remote. Actually, about 80% of people who sign up for a gym membership quit within the first 5 months. Many of them keep paying because they're too embarrassed to cancel. Talk about throwing money down the drain. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're a gym rat who's there 5 days a week, power to you. Keep doing what you're doing. But for the rest of us mere mortals, it's time to rethink our fitness strategy. There are so many free or low-cost alternatives out there. YouTube, yes, again, has tons of workout videos. Apps like Nike Training Club offer great routines. And let's not forget the oldest workout of all, going for a run or a walk outside. It's free, it's effective, and you get some vitamin D as a bonus. If you do need equipment, consider investing in some basic home gym stuff. A set of resistance bands, a yoga mat, and some dumbbells can go a long way. And the best part? You only pay for them once, unlike that gym membership that keeps charging you month after month. By cutting out that expensive gym membership, you could save anywhere from $30 to $200 a month. That's a lot of protein shakes, my friends. 4. The just-in-case money pit, extended warranties. Imagine you're at the electronics store, about to buy that shiny new gadget you've been eyeing for months. You get to the checkout, and the salesperson asks, "Would you like to add an extended warranty?" Suddenly, you're imagining all the terrible things that could happen to your new baby. What if you drop it? What if it stops working? Before you know it, you're nodding yes and forking over extra cash for peace of mind. But here's the thing, extended warranties are often a waste of money. I used to be the person who always said yes to extended warranties. I thought I was being smart and responsible. But then I realized something. I was spending sometimes up to half the value of the product on a warranty I almost never used. Here's the deal, most products already come with a manufacturer's warranty. And if something is going to go wrong, it usually happens either right away, in which case, the manufacturer's warranty has you covered, or long after both warranties have expired. Plus, many credit cards offer extended warranty protection as a perk. So before you shell out extra cash, check if your card already has you covered. Instead of buying extended warranties, consider putting that money into a replacement fund savings account. If something breaks, you'll have the cash to replace it. And if nothing breaks? Well, you've just padded your savings. 5. The approval seeker, trying to impress others. Last but definitely not least, we need to talk about the money we spend trying to impress other people. This one's a doozy, folks, because it's not always obvious. You know that quote from Fight Club? We buy things we don't need, with money we don't have, to impress people we don't like. Ouch. But let's be honest, how many of us have done exactly that? Maybe it's buying designer clothes to fit in with the cool crowd. Or getting a bigger house to show off to your friends. Or leasing a car you can barely afford because you think it makes you look successful. I'll admit it, I used to be that person. I'd buy clothes with fancy labels just so people would think I was cool. But you know what? It didn't make me happy. It just made my wallet sad. Honestly, the people worth impressing don't care about your stuff. They care about you. Your personality, your kindness, your dad jokes, okay, maybe not the dad jokes. When you stop spending to impress, magical things happen. First, you save a ton of money. Second, you start attracting people who like you for you, not for your stuff. And third, this is the best part, you can focus on actually building wealth instead of just looking wealthy. So, next time you're about to buy something, ask yourself, am I buying this for me, or to impress someone else? If it's the latter, put it back, my friend. By cutting out this kind of spending, you could save, well, who knows how much. The sky's the limit. And the best part? You'll be happier and more authentic. And there you have it, folks. 5 expenses to cut for good: banking fees, cable TV, expensive gym memberships, extended warranties, and trying to impress others. Now, I want to hear from you. What unnecessary expenses have you cut out of your life? Drop a comment below and let's chat. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who could use some financial wisdom. Remember, every dollar you save is a dollar closer to financial freedom. So let's start cutting those expenses and watch our bank accounts grow. Until next time. Stay savvy, my friends.